stay hydrated.
All right.
Live. Hello, everyone.
Don't entertain visitors for now.
Good morning. Hope you're doing well. This is Business Express 981 brought to you by Stanbic IBTC for today. And I have Rotus on.
Yes, indeed.
And we're going to go live to stories. So we're going to get serious now.
Yes, indeed.
Do more damage than good. Together as one, we will kick out coronavirus.
We will kick out coronavirus.
Stanbic IBTC.
This is Johnny Drill, and you're listening to the Smooth Breakfast Show.
Business trends beyond the headlines. Business Express on Smooth 98.1 in association with Stanbic IBTC. Stanbic IBTC. It can be.
Smooth 98.1, love music, love life. You're very welcome. It's time for us to go into today's edition of Business Express 981. I am Mairo-Ese. You're very welcome. I have with me Rotus on the show. Good morning, Rotus. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Ayo. Good morning to you. Good morning to all our listeners and viewers. Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday morning.
Excellent. Well, I'm doing well. I hope everyone else who's listening is doing well. You can join the conversation by sending a message to WhatsApp 0809 444 0981, or you can go onto our YouTube channel. We're streaming live on YouTube. You can also send messages through that platform and engage with us. Share the link with someone who's not able to watch, but who would benefit immensely from listening. All right, so today's show, we have a number of things to get through, hopefully time permitting. But first off, Rotus, I know that a number of people had asked questions around the implementation of the PIA, popularly referred to as the PIB, when was the bill. But despite it's being passed and signed in by the president, the news reaching us is that there won't be a price change for now.
Yes, that's correct. So one of our listeners says that she's not doing well.
We hope you feel better. And
the country is tough. The country is tough. Everybody's hanging in there. You gotta be strong. And then I hope our dear listeners are sending me these WhatsApp messages, and you know who you are. You need to send them to 0809 444 0981. That's the WhatsApp number for Smooth FM. Send your messages there. Don't send them to me. So look, the president has inaugurated a steering committee for the petroleum industry bill. They got 12 months. They got 12 months. It's being led by Timi Silva, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. And there's a whole number of other folks that are members of this committee. You know, we do so well.
We love committees.
Together, yeah. So they've got 12 months to implement the petroleum industry bill. But one of the main, there's a lot of big points here. There's the upstream commission, the mid downstream commission, which will essentially replace the Department of Petroleum Resources. There are the frontier basin profit sharing matters. There's the host communities. There's the corporatization of the NNPC, making it a for-profit company. There's also big points here, but one of the biggest ones was this matter of deregulation of the downstream sector. And Timi Silva deferred his comments to President Buhari, saying that he wouldn't want to preempt the president, wanted the president to speak it. So the president did that at the Federal Executive Council meeting yesterday, which happens every Wednesday. And was talking all these things, the committee should do this, you that charge it. But the president never mentioned the subsidy issue because Buhari is a socialist. He is a socialist when it comes to fuel. When it comes to fuel, he doesn't seem to be socialist when it comes to other items like, raising taxes on businesses in order to fund matters. So he didn't say anything about the subsidy. Timi Silva said, well, they are still talking to Labour and they will see how things work out. If you are in the downstream sector, and you plan to make money from selling downstream petroleum products, not incentivized to come into Nigeria's markets at this time. That is just the long and short. Every time a country makes a decision with respect to economic policy, question you have to ask yourself as a Nigerian, is this policy that my government is implementing, is it friendly to business? Does it inspire and entice and incentivize a business to come into my country and bring a foreign exchange to do business here? You can apply it to tech, manufacturing, aviation, financial services, oil and gas, Nollywood, entertainment, whatever you want. Does this policy and the way that the government has framed its position on this issue, does it entice, incentivize business to come into my country? And as of right now, as far as the subsidy is concerned for downstream, some of them are already here, stuck here, working with, but as far as new ones coming in, no sir, no madam, nothing. Where we are.
That's where we are.
That's where we are.
Right.
There is a, I need to share this since we're talking about incentivizing business. There's a shot from a tweet from Kalu Aja that I think I shared with you on WhatsApp. I love this. You want to read it? Ayo, you do the honors. Read it out. You want me to read it out?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me do the honors.
You do the honors. Read it out.
I'm not the one who gets into trouble.
You're an actress. You're an actress. So you're a host. You host events. You know how to add drama. So dramatize this tweet from Kalu Aja. Dramatize.
Okay. Yeah, put me on the spot now. So I have to do a good job of it. Hold on. I'm trying to get it up for people so they can see it as well.
Okay,
whilst
I want to share the screen. I want to share the screen.
I'm going to share the screen. So
this is the benefits of being on YouTube Live.
Yep.
Listener on our YouTube page. Subscribe to Smooth FM's YouTube. You can see my Smooth FM t-shirt, right? Who wants our Smooth FM t-shirt? Let me know if you want our Smooth FM t-shirt. All right.
Okay, there we go. So Kalu Aja says on Twitter, if you send your kids to school abroad, you're killing the naira, but it's legal. If you go for medical tourism, you're killing the naira, but it's legal. If you start a fintech and attract $1.5 million FDI, you save the naira, you will be investigated. And there's a picture.
That was very good. That was very good. Do you see what he's saying here? He's referring.
Oh gosh.
He's referring to we've now gone from we've gone from oil and gas to subsidies that are deterring downstream players.
Yeah.
Now tech. And essentially for everybody who is sending children abroad overseas, you are asking for more dollars to do so. So you are pulling on the little reserves that we have. For everybody that has an ill, and hey, I don't blame you. If you are sending your children to school overseas, you want the best education for your kids. You do what's good for you. You've worked for your money. You have a right to convert it and send your child to whatever school you want, wherever in the world. Same thing with tourism. Our own president just got back from London this week. He's been in quarantine. He only just came out of quarantine to attend the Federal Executive Council meeting yesterday, where he made that announcement for the Petroleum Industry Act Steering Committee. He just came back from medical tourism, although he'll tell you that he went to the UK to attend
the Education Summit.
Yes, that's what he'll tell you. But he still went to see his doctor. So he just came back from medical tourism, right? That is also sucking the little dollars that we have. But yet, you've got one of the fintech players who is being investigated by the central bank right now, whose accounts have been frozen for the next 6 months, 180 days, to allow them to, I'm putting air quotes now, investigate FX infractions. So this tweet, hopefully if you're on YouTube seeing this, or we can share it on WhatsApp, I think it's very astute as to the kind of attitude that the government has towards businesses that are, according to them, committing FX infractions and so on. So that's.
But when Rotus, to be fair to the government, would you say that to a certain level that they are justified in their statement? So yes, we want to support tech companies. We understand the contribution they make to economy, but if they are operating illegally, should the fact that what's the case for that? Shouldn't they be penalized? Shouldn't there be some form of that's the function of the CBN, to serve as a regulatory body. Don't you think that they're well within their rights to caution or to suspend?
What exactly is the illegality that they've said? That's an allegation at this point.
Yeah, it's an allegation. They said illegal FX transactions.
What was that? What was the illegal FX transaction there?
They will explain to us. You're the analyst. Tell me.
What did they do? See, if you want to buy stocks overseas, and by these online platforms also allow people overseas, Nigerians in the diaspora, anybody, forget Nigerians, they allow anyone that wants to buy stocks in Nigeria stock market.
Yeah.
Apps. You can buy Nigerian stocks. It's not just about buying foreign stocks. Yeah. At least, let me see. Yeah, at least 2 out of the 4, or 3 out of the 4 allow you to purchase securities in Nigeria. It's not just about foreign. So all they're doing is saying, okay, some of them accept Naira and they'll convert and they buy stocks. It is an allegation, and they're saying that 6 months to investigate. Meanwhile, these companies have been around for, one of them has been around for 2 years, 3 years, 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
They just got it. One of them just got, in fact, the very same company that you just put up now, that screenshot. Got in that $1.5 million in investment, just got a license from the SEC. Remember, the SEC did the same, came out and said they are all illegal, that you have to pay a license here to do brokerage services. They did that. The SEC is the one that regulates them, because the platforms are offering the service to buy and sell securities. So they got the license, and now, so anyway, that's all right.
We have some comments. I'm trying to rush through them. So Yinka says that I should check your BP off on Rotus because of the way that you are shouting. Benito says, hi, Smooth FM. Like the great sage and Sango of our time once said, suffering and smiling, but right now it is suffering and frowning. There is no joy being or living in Nigeria anymore. All these policies are business killing and life maiming. Benga Kamu says, Rotus, you're hot this morning. We do know the government says one thing and does another. It is government regulation that has killed businesses more than any other thing. What about those who packed their whole family to run abroad? Now going to the FX story. All the president's children schooled abroad, so he's not socialist inclined when it comes to that. Prince says the Securities and Exchange Commission licensed Chaka Technologies Limited to operate a digital platform for buying and selling of local stocks, not foreign stock. I think Rotus just mentioned that, Prince. Thank you. Algono Chuko says,
I literally just did a few minutes.
He says the action of the CBN is annoying, a very wrong signal for potential investors. He says, Algono Chuko says he needs a smooth t-shirt. Rotus, I hope you're buying, because Habib on YouTube is also asking for the smooth t-shirts.
I'm hooking them up. Just send their messages to me. They should send their sizes. I'm hooking them up today. Let me know.
Rotus, be careful what you say.
Wait, you're only getting a t-shirt. By the way, you're only getting a Smooth FM t-shirt if you take a picture of it, of you wearing it. You have to take a picture of it, of you wearing it, right? And put it on your social media and then tag Smooth FM.
All right, okay. So Daniel says there's no way to buy FX in this country when you need from banks. You have to go to the black market. As an individual, you can buy $4,000 for PTA. Everything else you have to go to the black market. And then
Facts.
Okay, so someone else is asking, please send your name when you ask a question. It's important for us to trace. Right. Okay, so Prince says, why do we always think that fintechs will always be right and government always wrong? I think Rotus has broken that down, Prince. It's not a matter of who's right or wrong. It's a matter
Prince, fintechs hire people and they provide jobs. That is one of the big, if you don't support fintechs, or if you don't even, they provide jobs. They hire people. You've now frozen the account for 6 months. They're not going to be able to do any operations. the people that work for them, what are they supposed to do over the next 6 months?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
think about these things, though. We need to think about the ramifications of what these things mean. Asemusa, who is an angel investor, he's a Nigerian that moved to Ghana since he left us. He lives in Ghana now. He said he didn't put one kobo in this fintech platform. He didn't put any money from Nigeria. The money he put in was from Ghana. And he reminded people that diaspora Nigerians also use these platforms. So it's about Nigerians. Again, we need to think these things through. We need to talk about pensions very quickly.
We need to, okay, because we have a comment on YouTube and we haven't touched our YouTube comment yet.
Go ahead, take it away.
All right, Oluzil says, regarding the FX infraction, this seems like a generational battle and it's far from being over. And Mercy Frank also agrees with that, saying, the world has gone multinational, transactions crisscross boundaries. Why are baby boomers forcing millennials to their way of life? First social media, now investment, no future for the youth here.
All right. Very quickly. So Stanbic has this plan for the future. Start today. It's a pensions event. You can join online on Microsoft Teams.
Okay.
I think you have, if you can put it on
I'm
our
going to
WhatsApp
share
so
that
people
now.
know. There's also a link. So they had a session yesterday. Yes, there it is. Plan for the future. Look, I've talked about the Voltron accounts very quickly. I know we're out of time. Current savings accounts, brokerage accounts, pensions accounts, and insurance. You need those 5 accounts to be where you are. And Stanbic they are a leader in pensions as far as assets under management. So this is an event. They had one yesterday, Wednesday the 18th. So we missed that one. But there's another one next Wednesday, the 25th. There's a session from 11 a.m. to 11:45 and a second session from 2 p.m. to 2:45. The links are there. I guess, we can share them with anybody that wants the links.
All right.
I'll remind people again next week, but definitely that plan for the future. Everybody should be thinking about pensions, thinking about the future, because you got to leave something for your kids and
absolutely, when
you retire. All right.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rotus. Always good to have you on the show. Rotus, by the way, I'm going to be sending you messages for those who asked for t-shirts. Yes. Please, when you're sending me a message, send me your size. So medium, large, size, yes.
And your social media handle.
If you don't send your size and social media handle,
you must promote our station with that and you must walk around Lagos with that t-shirt as well.
Now you're asking for too much. Thank you so much, Rotus, and thanks to everyone who's joined the show this morning. Right, we are going to go on a good music break, smooth music break, and then at 7:30 we bring you today's edition of Freshly Pressed 981. There's some interesting headlines we'd like to get through. We'll be introducing those headlines to you at 7 a.m. So stay tuned here on Smooth 98.1.
Trends beyond the headlines.